The Tragedy of Macbeth, released Christmas Day, was written by Joel Cohen and stars Frances McDormand and Denzel Washington. Now, I went to see this movie, and to be honest, I did not know what to expect. I was excited because you have two of the most seasoned and decorated actors together doing Shakespeare on the big screen, and on the other hand, I've never actually seen or read Macbeth. I still figured, yo, this is a winning recipe. Not only that, the trailer just screamed epic movie. So I'm gonna take you through how I felt about this movie without spoilers and tell you what I would rate it, and if you should go and see it in theaters or wait until it's streaming on Apple+. This story follows Denzel's character Macbeth, his wife Grouch, played by Frances McDormand, and their journey as they follow the prophecy of the three witches. Now, normally I like to talk about what I liked versus didn't like about this movie, but to be honest, there's not a whole lot I didn't like. I will say, for the first 30 minutes or so, it was very difficult to understand what they were saying because William Shakespeare. It kind of reads like the King James version of the Bible, but after a while, your ears just kind of adjust. Now, obviously, plot material here is going to be very good because it's Shakespeare. So I want to talk about some of the different elements of the movie. First and foremost, this movie is set in black and white. And as I talked about in the trailer video, this was a bold move. The last movie I watched in black and white was Malcolm and Marie. And after watching Macbeth, it's now clear to me how black and white should be used in cinema. I think Joel Cohen hit the hammer on the nail with this, as the sets, the lighting, the camera angles, and each scene are just perfect. Now that I think about it, maybe it wasn't that difficult to understand the language. Was I too busy admiring everything else in the scene to pay attention? Similarly, in watching Hamilton for the first time, I was so engulfed by all of the visuals, my mind would be entranced by all the art on the screen, I would miss some dialogue. This is a good thing. Basically put, the composition of each scene are very visually pleasing. They keep you interested and they really leave nothing to be desired. The character development is spot on. I cannot talk enough about the acting. I kid you not. Frances McDormand had one scene that sent chills up my spine. Denzel's performance as Macbeth was exciting, raw, very convincing as you see the progression of his character from the beginning and throughout the film. Now, these two on screen together really kept the energy of this movie in an unusual way. I think it's obvious when two actors have a chemistry and each make the other better in a type of symbiotic nature. Actually, the entire cast did well. Brendan Gleeson playing Duncan, Alex Hassel, Verdi Carvel, Corey Hawkins as Macduff. Did I mention I love when films cast black actors playing other races? The CGI did not take away from the movie in any way, and the sound effects added a tremendous amount of depth to this movie, with recurring themes that kept the suspense level up. Also, Carter Burwell did a great job with the scoring. If you've ever seen any Christopher Nolan films like Inception or Interstellar, I would argue that the music and sound are on par with these films, except you can hear the dialogue. Overall, I don't think there's much I could have asked to be added or removed from this movie. It is a masterpiece in every way and worth probably 3 or 4 watches over the next year. Out of 10, I would give this movie a 9.2. The movie definitely deserves to be seen in theaters or a very good theater room because it is that good. Either way, let me know what you thought about this movie down in the comments. Did you like the black and white? What did you think could have been done differently? And as always, thanks for stopping by and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'll see you guys in the next one.